so good to be back here in South Carolina, home of the Gamecocks.
The iron Keyshawn swords in from the weak side, however, and flushes that done.
There it is.
Driven hard. The Gamecocks will take the series against their rival.
Well, Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2024 and another year of Gamecock Insider, our wall-to-wall coverage of Carolina athletics. I'm your host, Derek Scott, so glad to be back with you and happy you've chosen to join us this week as we dive back in to Gamecock men's and women's basketball season here in the new year. SEC conference play is upon us for both teams, and we'll have coverage showing you both what has transpired to this point and also talk a little bit about what awaits these teams in the Southeastern Conference this year. We get things started with our Prisma Health injury update. Carolina women's team in very good health right now as conference play gets underway. For the men's team, there was a bit of a flu outbreak for the team going into the holidays, and that meant that reserve guard Eli Sparkman had to sit out the Florida A&M game as he was separated from his teammates to try and make sure it didn't spread any further. But he's back. Everybody else is feeling good as well. And that is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official team physicians of the Gamecocks. Well, as I just mentioned, SEC play has already started for the men's and women's team. For the ladies, an undefeated run through the non-conference, raising up once again to the #1 ranking in the nation. For this squad, nothing new about being the hunted in SEC play. They know what that's all about, and they are ready once again for the chase.
All the games here on out are big games for us because they're conference games, and they'll be gunning for us. Every single program, they're going to be gunning for us. Continuing to be disciplined. That's what we're working towards. The more disciplined we are, it really doesn't matter who we play. It doesn't matter. We're disciplined. It shouldn't come down to anybody else but what we do.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. Trying to take my life away.
Better than other people in adverse moments. That's what's made us good.
Many men.
Every team that we play wants you. And the team that steps on this court with you, they are in your way. They are in your way. Don't take anybody lightly. Don't even blink. You keep this thing moving.
Should be another very fun and interesting run through Southeastern Conference play. The Gamecocks under Don Staley have dominated this league during regular season and conference tournament action. Looks like they will be up for the task again this year. We've got more of Gamecock Insider coming up in just a bit, presented by Learfield.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and by Liberty Tap Room. Liberty Tap Room is the home for the Columbia Craft Call-In Show with Gamecock men's and women's basketball. Meet us at Liberty at 6 p.m. on Thursdays during the season for Carolina calls. Liberty Tap Room and Grill, Cocky's favorite place to eat in the Vista.
Hey Gamecock fans, I'm Coach Lamont Paris. The best teams are the ones that are always willing to do more. More in the weight room, more in the classroom, more for each other. And it's important for our team doctors to have the same mindset. With access to more locations, more specially trained experts, and more personalized care, Prisma Health is doing even more to care for our team and our fans. Prisma Health, official healthcare system and team physicians for the Gamecocks.
And it's another big night for the Gamecocks here in Colonial Life Arena.
Throughout my life, my friends and my family have supported me through the championships and the challenges. That's why it's so important for me to lift people up, to help them overcome the obstacles in their way. Colonial Life benefits keep you prepared for life's unexpected moments, empowering people to achieve goals they thought weren't possible. That's what really matters. Colonial Life, keep unexpecting.
Good morning, America. Today, thousands of our teammates will make and deliver over 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally, in towns large and small. from the heartland to the coast. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose. We love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP experience this baseball season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be Cocky's game day guest. Winners will get a special invitation to a game, an autographed baseball and ball cap, 2 premium tickets, a trip to the radio booth, and more. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Cocky's Game Day Guest is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, here for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everybody. If you've been following along on Gamecocks Plus, the docu-series Changing Expectations, covering the rise of Lamont Paris and the men's basketball program, well, you might already know this, but episode 2 is available right now for you to check out. And at this point in time, well, how about we take a quick little taste and give you a preview of what episode 2 is all about as the Gamecocks get the 2023-24 season underway.
1.5 seconds. A three-quarter court shot is short, and Carolina wins it. You can put Spurs on a 79-77 win over Virginia Tech.
Obviously, you play to win, you play to compete. At the same time, you come in realistically okay, this is a journey, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And we know that, once we got the ball rolling, things would be like a snowball effect.
Coming back to South Carolina, I really started to fall in love with the game again, and have fun with the game again, just being myself and being here at Columbia.
The Gamecocks get to 5-0.
I don't think I can have a full answer for that yet, because this is just year 2. But I think we are building a culture for, the people after us. We're always going to be counted out, but we tend to not listen to the outside noise and just work on what we have going on as an inner circle. And we work hard, we trust each other, and we play for each other.
Ambition sometimes takes a toxic form. It can lead people to be, become very self-interested, and I don't feel like we have that at all.
Again, you can watch that episode in its entirety at Gamecocks Plus, so make sure you get your subscription if you don't have it already. Time for us to take a look at our Terminix Pest Player of the Week, and for that, we switch gears to Gamecock women's basketball. Camila Cardoso, the big in the middle of it all for South Carolina, putting together a double-double to help the Gamecocks get a win on the road at East Carolina. She put together a 12-point, 10 rebound, and even 5 assists to go with 2 block shots against the Pirates. So congratulations to Camila Cardoso, who is our Terminix Pest Player of the Week. We're back with more of Gamecock Insider in just a moment from Learfield.
Okay, so you need to pick up the dog from the groomer, get the laundry, and you finish the book for book club, right?
Book club? Of course I did. Yep. See you there, honey.
It was the best of times.
It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. But the good physician of the Republic would deserve better still. Save him now, my doctor. Save him.
When you have 537 pages to go, there's a wrap for that.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4.
Toyota, let's go places.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
I was perfectly happy where I was. I just coached one of the biggest games of my life. Then, just 3 days later, I was moving to South Carolina. That was unexpected. But that's how life works. Colonial Life's benefits keep you prepared for life's unexpected moments, empowering people to achieve their goals and keep moving forward. Colonial Life. Keep unexpecting.
Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP experience this baseball season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be Cocky's game day guest. Winners will get a special invitation to a game, an autographed baseball and ball cap, 2 premium tickets, a trip to the radio booth, and more. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Cocky's Game Day Guest is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, here for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
Good hard work has earned Ayana Ackley the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the women's tennis team, Ayana is a civil engineering major with a 3.54 grade point average. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Feeds in the high post to Bozeman's for Donk, who bounces underneath to Murray Boyles, who explodes for the left-hand dunk.
That's your Sandsbury. Did you see that play? Some nifty passing for the Gamecocks leads to an authoritative dunk from freshman Colin Murray Boyles on the way to a career high scoring output for Colin against Florida A&M. Now, speaking of that contest, that of course marked the Gamecocks' last game in calendar year 2023. And whenever we get into the new year, it's time for New Year's resolutions, right? Well, we handed things over to our trusty team veteran, Talon Cooper, to figure out what New Year's means to his teammates.
I'm the host. I'm the host with the most. I'm gonna start rapping. Look, Gamecock Nation, we're back, and we're gonna ask the Gamecocks their New Year's resolution. Scene. Okay, let's go.
Just get better every day, you know, step by step, day by day, you know. Just walk through life with a positive mindset type. Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Thanks.
Make the tournament.
I like that.
Does that count?
I like that.
That count?
Yeah, I like that one.
Make my appearance better, like get more haircuts by this guy, best barber in Columbia. And, you know, just work on my game and then unleash the beast. And that's what I intend to do in the SEC. I'm coming.
Thank you, Horace.
I don't know. I don't got one off the top of my head. I need to think about it.
You said that last time we did the music, so.
I can't name one, you know. Not off the top of my head. You call me the bad
All I Want for Christmas
is you.
Yeah. Can you sing it for us?
No, I don't know the line. You gotta get me started.
I need you to come up with something, buddy.
I don't know.
Okay. That's it.
Call me a bad time.
My New Year's resolution is to make shots for Talon. You know, I know he wants to lead the NCAA and assist and without no little bit of turnover. So that's what I'm trying to do, man.
I appreciate you, brother.
I got you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. It's Austin's birthday, everybody. Wish him happy birthday. He's a rare breed, born on January 1st.
Hey, you see
rare.
my neck, bro. Talon hacking. Happy New Year's, people. Happy New Year.
Yeah,
it's only 1 year, right?
Okay, New Year, yeah.
Yeah, a singular year.
Okay.
People, Happy New Year. 2024. Here
Yes,
we
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
Talon Cooper.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Oh, man, where do I start? Well, I'll keep it simple. It's just to get in better physical condition. How about that?
Okay.
And less red meat.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I eat way too much. I cut it back a little bit.
Okay. Yes, sir. We appreciate you.
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
I like too, man. I said Gamecock Nation. You just figured out everybody's New Year's resolution. What's your host with the most, Talon Cooper, and we're out.
Hey, Gamecock fans. I'm Coach Dawn Staley. The best teams are the ones that are always willing to do more. More in the weight room, more in the classroom, more for each other. And it's important for our team doctors to have the same mindset, with access to more locations, more specially trained experts, and more personalized care. Prisma Health is doing even more to care for our team and our fans. Prisma Health, official healthcare system and team physicians for the Gamecocks.
What is a team? A team is a group of individuals working together to accomplish a shared goal. A team is a collaborative partnership. Teams trust each other, strive for greatness together. A team creates something unique, builds something better together. This team is diverse, different positions that make us whole. Officer, nurse, electrician, counselor. This team is making a difference. Together, this team is making corrections.
Hey Gamecock fans, I'm here to ask you for your support of the Garnet Trust, the official NIL partner of Gamecock Athletics. NIL opportunities are an important part of the student-athlete experience at the University of South Carolina and across the country. Join us as we continue to compete at the highest level of college basketball. Visit garnettrust.com today to join the growing community of members ensuring our athletes are set for their future.
Good morning, America. Today, thousands of our teammates will make and deliver over 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally, in towns large and small. From the heartland to the coast, our products are moving and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose. We love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
We are back on Gamecock Insider, everybody. I'm your host, Derek Scott. Meechie Johnson is, of course, a familiar face and name for Gamecock men's basketball fans. He's in his second season with Carolina, and he has been the leading scorer, one of the catalysts to this great start that this team has had in non-conference play. And recently, Meechie sat down with our crew from Gamecocks Plus to talk about what goals look like. You can tell he's a focused young man, not just on his individual performance, but even more so on what this team can achieve. Let's take a look.
Let's talk about the offseason a little bit, what that was like for you.
Man, first I want to give thanks to God. It was a great offseason, man, to go through the pre-draft process, the NBA process, get all that knowledge that I learned from those guys, and then come back to South Carolina with all that and be able to play here in front of this hometown. So it was great, man. A lot of work, and I'm excited for this year.
What about off the court? Any kind of fun activities you got to do? I heard y'all joking about a couple things.
Yeah, I actually got to hang out with a lot of my teammates. Went jet skiing, on the beach. We was in Miami together, me, Miles, Kobe, Zach. So got to travel a lot, but really spent a lot of time in the gym trying to get better and improve the things that I need to work on for this year.
So speaking of working on things this year, what do you want to improve on coming into this year?
Really just efficiency, being more an efficient player, consistent, being able to have a good game, and not, slack off or lack any games and just bring energy every game. So I feel like if I do that, I'll be able to have my team in a good position to be able to play in the tournament in March.
You hit points definitely during last season, and I'm sure your whole life, where you can get on these streaks, you get real hot, whether it's just in a certain game or just over a course of a couple weeks. I think you had probably 9 or 10 games in a row where you had double digits at one point. So what is there something to that? Is that kind of just being able to get hot like that, either in a game or over the course of a season?
My whole life, I've been a scoring guard, playmaking guard. It's like when I see that ball go in the rim, it just keep going. Like I just get this feeling that I gotta, keep being aggressive and attacking and trying to score for my team. And I just play, man. Just go out there. That's my coaches. They have confidence in me to go out there, take shots, and I work hard. I spend a lot of extra time in the gym, taking extra shots and things like that. So my coaches and teammates trust me to really go out there and be aggressive.
We've joked with a couple guys who I talked with, and I've joked with you about it in the past, just about you get the definition of heat check sometimes, right? Like you'll take some shots where you're like, what? But then some of them go in, so nobody can say anything. Is that just kind of the feel of it? Is, hey, as long as I can make a couple of them.
Yeah, it's a feeling. I've been trying to be cautious of the deep threes this year, all the time, playing with good players, and you get a lot of good shots on the line like that. But sometimes you get a heat check where you're just feeling it. And coach knows sometimes when I'm feeling it, so you just let it fly and hope it goes in. But like I said, I spend a lot of extra times even practicing on those shots too at times where it's late shot clock and we got to get one up. And, I believe it's going to always go in. So, it's a lot of work that has to be done.
You look around the court, especially this year, and you got some new transfers coming in. There's some other guys who can hit some three balls too. So has that been a point of emphasis during this offseason?
100%. For me, just being a playmaker, being able to give my teammates open shots with my speed and explosion downhill, being able to get past my defenders and see Miles or Talon and BJ, whoever. I trust all my teammates out there shooting threes. So it's an honor to be able to play with guys who can knock down shots and you trust that spends a lot of extra time in the gym.
How about being a guy who's only been here a little over a year now, coming into your second season, but it probably feels like longer, especially when you've got so many new people who are here for the first year. Tell me about that.
Yeah, man, it's an honor. Like where I'm from, Ohio, it's 8 hours away driving. So when you come out here and it's literally everything I've never known and never heard of, and everything is brand new. These people are loving and caring and great. It's like family here. So to be able to be that guy where you just feel like you're at home, and they showed up these last couple games, just being in the arena, being loud for no reason when you're up 20-30, and you could just tell that the fans and people care, and that drives me to really be that leader. And I have, like you said, so much familiarity being here with the coaches and the fans and stuff like that, and I feel like I'm really able to help my teammates and the people who came in. So it's an honor being here at Columbia, man. I love it.
You mentioned leadership. Define leadership for me in your eyes.
Man, somebody who people are able to follow. Your actions are doing more than you're talking. A lot of times leadership, people feel like it's the person who talks the most, or you can talk all you want and the actions is not backing it up. So for me, it's, hey, let's do this, let's do that, and you're going out there and you're doing it. And once you're doing it, everybody else is going to follow. And you're not going to be perfect. No leader is going to be perfect, but a leader has good followers, people who can lift them up. So I've had the opportunity to have great teammates following me in order to be a great leader, even when I've been down. So it's an honor, like I said, just to be here with these guys.
What role have you played in getting this new team to gel and mesh in a short amount of time?
It's going to be ups and downs. We have goals to go to the tournament, to play late in March. And when you have new faces, new guys, people who have different styles of games, somebody has to be that player on the court that's able to help bring people tighter and closer together, and see beyond, some of the little areas that we're doing right now. So I've been able to, have this guy communicate with this guy, and just do things like that to help our team chemistry. And I feel like, we have ways to go, like Coach always say, but I think this is a really good team, and we're building a good culture.
When you talk about wanting to go back to the tournament, it's been a little bit since we've been there as South Carolina. But that's one of the cool things I think about the transfer portal and where college sports is you've got people with all different kinds of backgrounds. You've got several people on this team who have been to a tournament before.
Yeah.
Do y'all get to draw on that experience and talk about that?
100%. Coming from my past school, I was blessed to be able to be in a tournament twice. Once the number 2 seed. So you got somebody like Talon's playing the tournament, and other guys too. So like you say, when you come on and you bring it all together, you realize that we're all really trying to seek one goal. I mean, who wants to lose games coming off a losing season? It's no fun. And if we can all play late in March, and we think about that every day, but also at the same time take practice by practice and game by game, you get really excited, because you remember those memories, and then you create these brotherhood, friendships. I want to share it with these guys now, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we all had that goal, and like you said, when you come together and you bring it all together, it sounds and looks real exciting.
What would you say is the identity of this team, or what do you want it to be?
I say the identity of this team is, you can really, from an offensive standpoint, I feel like it'd be anybody's night. We have so many guys who can go off for 6-7 threes in one game. And we're very unselfish. I feel like this team is very, very unselfish, and we just love playing with each other. And we've been preaching defensively, just being dogs, being tough-minded winners. Coach talked about winning, being winners. Winners win, and I'm doing things like that just to get to the next game, next round, winning. You know what I mean? And I feel like this team is very unselfish, and we have great chemistry.
We've talked a couple times before. I feel like this time you feel pretty business-like. What's that about? Tell me.
Man, I don't know. It's just like this year is no games, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking forward to every single game, just to go out there and compete and give it all I got. I'm just so happy to be in this place where the fans, you feel like everybody wants you to win. The support is there, and I just want to win.
When the South Carolina women's basketball team makes 3 3-pointers in a game, you'll score a free 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tender the next day at Hardee's. Simply download the Gamecocks app, show the Hardee's cashier the app offer, and enjoy hand-breaded tender deliciousness. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer brought to you by your friends at Hardee's. Participating Columbia and Spartanburg area restaurants only. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Let me educate you real quick. The lottery is not about getting rich. No, the lottery is about helping people, and it always has been. It was the lottery that helped raise the Great Wall of China. Lotteries maintain the roads of ancient Rome and helped to usher in Western civilization as we know it. The lottery forged a foundation in this country and then helped fund a revolution against tyranny that built on that foundation. And today, in South Carolina, the revolution continues. But we're not building walls or roads or bridges. We're investing in you. Every year, the South Carolina Education Lottery raises millions of dollars to help build an educated, well-equipped, and prepared people. And if you want to get in on the action, there's no better partner. After all, education is our middle name.
For over 40 years, Sound & Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound & Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound & Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound & Images today.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and by Liberty Tap Room. Liberty Tap Room is the home for the Columbia Craft Call-In Show with Gamecock men's and women's basketball. Meet us at Liberty at 6 p.m. on Thursdays during the season for Carolina calls. Liberty Tap Room and Grill, Cocky's favorite place to eat in the Vista.
We're back to wrap things up on this week's edition of the Gamecock Insider. Time for our Toyota on the Road segment. Let's figure out where these Gamecock basketball players are headed away from Colonial Life Arena. For the men's team, 2 road trips in the upcoming week. We are off to Tuscaloosa on Tuesday evening for a battle with the Crimson Tide, and then on Saturday to the other Columbia to take on the Missouri Tigers. Speaking of which, Carolina women will be in Columbia, Missouri as well as they take on the Tigers on Thursday evening. That is your On the Road segment. And again, it's brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. That'll wrap things up for us on this week's edition of Gamecock Insider. I'm Derek Scott. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again next week.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.